You know, it's all family. We like it. I've been on it. So now I'm out here in Dallas, you know, training, giving it all. I'll be finishing up a little bit of camp out here in LA. Just making major moves. And I can't wait to come out here soon. Get this over with June 9th. And after that, I'll be back in Dallas to check out real fight because that's my stablemate. And, you know, on to the next one. My brother be getting ready for a fight. It's like it's a continuous cycle. We don't play. You know, this is our lifestyle. And we show up to every fight too. That's the benefit of having every fight. We show up to every fight. Sometimes we come one deep, 20 deep.
Let me ask you this: Why are you guys so intimidating? People are scared of you guys. You sense it?
It's just made up something out. It's just like a situation where like we're a little bit unapproachable. You know what I mean? We okay with that because they already lied on us. We knocking people out. Like I mean, with Shaq at one time was unapproachable. Shaquille O'Neal was dunking on everybody. You know, it was just me, you know, Jerome Bettis. But then we like I said, we take no disrespect. So you cannot like disrespect us. Period. Disrespect is something that like my mom and dad like it got real in the crib whenever anybody disrespect anybody. It was like what? Yeah. Even in the homies, ain't no fighting in the house. Yeah.
And there's a third Charlo. Where is he? The older brother. He's a beast too. Yeah, and 3 lions in one place.
Gotta stay where he at. Crazy loco.
He could get down too, huh?
Yeah,
he started boxing before you guys, right?
Everybody in the crew fight. Even my friends, you know, everybody trained. Everybody, yeah. Y'all see it. Yeah.
That's why people are intimidated by you. Say everyone on the crew can fight.
It's not even that.
Are you nervous you dropped the phone?
I know. Shit, my phone's scared of y'all. My phone's scared of y'all.
It's just that we having a lot of fun, and when you having fun, you don't want somebody to engage in it like ruin your fun. You know, be a party pooper. So that's why a lot of people don't like just straight up approach us and just like talk to us any kind of way because it's not gonna be a situation where like y'all don't even know how to ask questions. Like y'all need to go back to school or some shit to find out how to ask questions and interview somebody. Cause off there, like, y'all can ask. Hey, it's gonna be a time where like it's never gonna be an opportunity to. I'm choking Charlo or some shit like that at the weigh-ins. Like, yeah, we've never seen no shit. Push me ever in history. The fight won't happen. Yeah, it's done. It won't happen. I mean, if it happened, if you do some crazy shit, it won't happen.
What's crazy shit? What does that mean?
Bro, you know what it is? Puts anything crazy, any disrespect. Yeah, we're talking about like, you know, one of those. That's a whole nother talk. I guess that went over your head. Yeah. Your head.
One more question and we'll resume after that.
Charlo, when you go live, people go crazy. You know that?
Oh man, when we fight, they go crazy. So just imagine what they gonna do. I don't know why they do that on our live. They take it, man. My man's been blocking people off the live and stealing it, and they still taking other phone. I'm sick of being live. I told the people I ain't going live no more, but I can't help this shit on. My blogger is crazy.
Right, thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Austin, can I ask you please to...
Alright, so the press conference is actually starting, guys. So, oh shit, it's right here.
Everyone good? You guys can hear?
Well, last time, first of all, welcome all to today's informal presser here at, I think, every media guy's favorite spot, the Palm Restaurant. I think they're known for serving the best food at press conferences, but this is not about the food, it's about the fights. I'm very happy to have here 2 great fighters with Austin Trout, the former world champion, and with Jermell Charlo, the current world champion. We are only a month away from one of the most anticipated fights over the past 18 months. I've always been asked, when is Santa Cruz and Mars going to fight again? Well, we know they fight again, June 9th, here at the Staples Center. I would like to thank Steven Espinosa and Showtime for their commitment to put this card together. I'd like to, of course, thank the man which makes it all happen, Al Heyman, my good friend Al Heyman, for keep on doing these great events and great fights, meaningful fights, not tune-up fights, but really high-stake fights, and that's exactly what this fight here is. And I'd like to acknowledge and thank as well my co-promoter, Tom Brown, represented here by Brittany. A pleasure to work with you guys here on this great event on June 9th from the Staples Center. Tickets are starting at $50. I can tell you they're going fast. We have already a gate which is larger than in dollar terms than what it was the last time around. So this is going to be a sellout crowd at the Staples Center, so make sure you go and get tickets. Now, how can you make a card like Morris and Santa Cruz bigger than it already is? Well, by adding another world title fight. And by adding a world title fight between two very, very talented fighters. With Austin Trout, we have a true gentleman outside of the ring and really a magician, one of the best fighters inside of the ring. And he knows at this point in his career how important a win is, and he realizes what a win over Charlo would do to his career. So believe me, he will be ready, and he has one of the best trainers in the world, Barry Hunter, right there in his corner, a man who always seems to come up with the winning and with the right game plan. But then you have Jermell Charlo here. But let me just say a few words about Jermell and his twin brother, Jermell. What they are today. You know, there's a lot of great fighters. There's a lot of talented fighters who are very skillful. But tell me five, because they're not five. Five fighters who combine what Floyd Mayweather had. The skills and the charisma. The skills and the charisma and the personality. I mean, I'm standing here and I was watching all the media guys around the table there with the Charlos. The last time I've seen that many media guys around one or two guys was when I promoted Floyd Mayweather. And that's what these guys are. You know, I always get asked, who is going to be following in Floyd's footsteps and so on. Now, they're not following Floyd because they're not Floyd. They're the Charlos, they're the Charlo twins. They are doing it their way, and they're doing an absolutely amazing job. Today, in my opinion, the two Charlos are pound for pound number one and number two when it comes to charisma and skills and the overall package. The it package. The it package. You can't learn, you can't teach, you either got it or you don't. They do. Now, having said that, they both, every fight they go in, they have a big target on their back, just like Floyd did. Whoever they fight, they know that their opponent is going to be in the best shape of his life. That I can tell you, Austin Trout, that dangerous of an opponent. But Jermell knows that, and he will be ready. He's been training hard, and I'm sure both fighters can't wait to face each other on June 9th. It's a pleasure now for me to introduce to you both fighters. First, I'd like to ask Austin Trout, with a record of 31-4 with 17 knockout, fighting out of Las Cruces, New Mexico. He is the former WBA super welterweight world champion, and I had the pleasure to promote several of his fights, including when he defeated Miguel Cotto at the Madison Square Garden. So please, come on out, Austin.
Giving all praises to the Most High. I want to thank you all for being here. I want to thank Al Heyman for making this happen, for putting me again against the best. That's all I asked for is to fight the best. And here I am again fighting one of the best. Much respect to Charlo. He didn't have to take this fight, but he did. So now we get to go ahead and get it on. I'm just here really to stop the Charlo show. Like, the last time when I fought his brother, you know what I mean? I remember Showtime was already saying, you know, history's gonna be made and everything. I didn't even step in the ring yet. So here I am again with another opportunity to stop the Charlo show and start the Trout show.
Thank you, Austin. Now, with Jermell Charlo, it's actually not his first fight here at the Staples Center. He fought here before, if I'm not mistaken, on the undercard of Victor Ortiz and Josecito Lopez. And so I'm welcoming Jermell back here to the Staples Center. Clearly one of the best and biggest venues in the world when it comes to boxing. It seems to really elevate the sport, the fights, and the fighters, and the crowd whenever there's a fight at the Staples Center. He is trained, Jermell is trained by Derek James in Dallas, but I understand that you're coming now here to Santa Monica to finish up training, and then of course enter the ring here on June the 9th at Staples Center. He has made 2 title defenses, both of them sensational knockout, highlight reel KOs against Charles Hadley and Erickson Lubin. And now it is a sincere pleasure for me to introduce to you somebody who I had the pleasure with to work for many, many fights at the beginning of his career until recently. And that is with the record of 30-0, the undefeated WBC superstar world champion, Jermell Charlo.
Yep, thank you for the great introduction. You guys are awesome. I like boxing. I love boxing. This is what I do. Austin Trout is a great fighter. You know, this is a fight where I got to get in there and really put my mind to it and do what I have to do. Just like the last fights, you know, we understand that those individuals were intending to win, and that's their job. Their job is to come in to defeat me and try to beat me. Yeah. This Charlo's show gonna keep going, baby. I ain't stopping. We gonna continue. Listen, they know the wave. They know what it is right now. I'm not worried about what the fight that he had with my brother, because the fight he had with my brother was back in 2016. And so every year we're growing and we're changing. And every fight, you could go back and try to study as much as you can, but I'm not gonna be that fighter that y'all thought I was the last fight. But thank God I didn't have to go through so much like Trout did in his last fight. He had to go through a whole bunch of fighting and all kinds of BS. So yeah, you could come try to fight your urgency and your desperation to try to rebuild your career, but you know really what time it is. I have nothing else to say about the individual career, because I don't down or diss nobody, because he's a man. Like I said, he has to come feed his family, but just like I do, you know what I mean? And I got a career and a legacy and an awesome team. I want to thank all my peers. I want to thank Al Heyman. I want to thank Richard Shepherd for helping put this on, and Brittany and Kelly Swanson team. Lisa, thank you guys. Y'all are awesome. We, Brandon and the brothers, everybody. This whole little organization, the whole boxing thing, we doing our thing. And right now, me and my brother, we're forced to be reckoned. All right, listen, we train super hard. I mean, when I tell you, I know that, like, you know, nobody gonna line up and face Michael Jordan, even at practice, because they're gonna put a video out saying, oh, I schooled Michael Jordan. So even in camp, yeah, you getting dog training, dog sparring. I'm not leaving it in the training camp. I'm taking it with me to the fight. So with that being said, they think that I'm the smaller twin. Of course, my brother's 160. When he fought Trout, it was a struggle to make 160. The difference between me is I make 154. I'm sorry, it was a struggle for him to make 154, and I make this weight easy. I'm growing, 28 years old, coming up May 19th. That's our birthday. So y'all wish me and my brother a happy birthday. Minute apart. You know, all their charisma stuff. You know, y'all get these guys talk that mess. And we give them feedback, and when we give them feedback, sometimes it could be inappropriate or it could be bad. But you know, who gives a fuck? That's how I feel. I don't care what they think about us. You know, we train hard, and you know, we live our life the way we live it. And I feel that him and his coach has tried to come and beat the Charlos for a long time, and that's cool. Derek James is a different animal in the gym. Training with another dominant world champion, Earl Spence, and training with different guys that everyone that we train with are undefeated. He back in Houston or somewhere else training with guys that, you know, they not on my caliber. And that's where they make these mistakes at. I'm a different animal in the ring. I am a lion. I am lions only. And I will always represent this, and I will always stand by my side. I will always have my brother stand by my side, and we do this together. We don't want to watch you train. We don't want to watch you fight. We don't want to think about none of that. We're just going to continue to do what we got to do. Stay blessed and stay healthy. Let this be a good training camp for you. And you know, I like the Austin Trout career. You know, he fought Miguel Cotto, he fought some legends, he fought Canelo. I was there. He even remembered my brother fought on the undercard. Yeah, we was growing up and watching everybody just do their thing. Now it's our time. It's our time to shine. And the more they talk, the more they dig themselves in the hole. So, Mr. Keep running your mouth. Let them know that when the time comes, Austin Charlo's a great fighter, and he's not the type of guy that do all of the other stuff that a lot of fighters do. And that's why we took this fight. We want to keep it calm, you know. And I know they had maximum security at the last fight, so we don't need all of that right now. What we really need is just to get in there and fight and just show our skills and do what we do. So, see y'all June 9th. Everybody get y'all tickets. It should be an amazing fight. Abner Mares is one of my favorite fighters. I like his punch ratio. I like Santa Cruz. Them guys fought before, so I'm a fan of everyone. I'm a fan of this boxing world. I do this, and I love it. Thank you.
Excellent. Very well said. Very well said. Both of them really two gentlemen outside of the ring as well, and fierce warriors and competitors inside of the ring. As I said, make sure you get your tickets. You're going to see two main events in one night for as little as $50. The legendary Staples Center here in Los Angeles. Don't miss this opportunity to truly see some of the best fighters in the world. 2 world title fights right here in Los Angeles. We're going to post the fighters now, right? And see you then. Thank you very much.
Come on up, guys. Come on up. Come on up. Come on. Everybody good? Everybody good? Everybody good?
Everybody got that?
Hold it, hold it, hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. There you go.
Face the camera.
Right there, guys. Right here, guys. Right here, guys. I'll sit right here, please. I'll sit right here. Charlo, right here, please. You guys right here, please. Mr. Trout, right here, please. One more time. Right here, guys. Please. One shot.
Thank you.
Let's get one of both Charlos. So we'll get one with Austin and Gary. Oh, here, wait, Jermell, here. Jermell, can you hear me?
They, you know, do away with the little metal and give them like
Your face on one side.
yeah.
You know, I'm going to put it on Jamal. Oh, no. Okay.
We're going to do a Charlo picture and then a team Trout picture, okay?
I know this is my chief second too, right? Yeah. We've been talking?
I'm still in fight mode, you know, it's only been a week or two.
Alright, everybody got that? Yeah. Thanks. And then let's get Barry and Austin. Thank you. And then if Austin, you can stay the banner, we'll do TVs of Austin and then we'll switch, okay?
I gotta ask you. I'm not sure they saw it. He'll allow you to fight. He'll let you fight. Basically, said it in that tone.
Let the man, you know, I'll fight Danny to get the fight. If they want me to do like you know, like I got time. I got time on my side, so it's not like I'm in a rush for it.
28 years old, and he's the A side. It's not about other people allowing.
Both of them. Before my career, I don't get a chance to fight both of them. So you know, once you know that, you just relax. As they see me relaxing now, it's not so much me being in a younger, hungry rush. I'm in a more burning fire. Start that. How are you? Austin Charlo has a little bit of pop, but I don't think he's gonna ever hit you. You know, like I train. No, one thing people don't know is that like I really didn't use it. I got like stubborn. You know, I'm young. I'm going through things too as I grow up. So boxing has taught me a lot. I didn't train the way I've been training when I fought Austin Charlo. So he ended like my knockout streak, like, you know, but it wasn't like I cared about that. But I know that as far as my production go, I did a little bit too much running or I ate maybe a little too clean, or it's just it
my
just
life
was those certain little small things that I did. But it's the small things that I did the reason that he was able to make it out of that fight.
I put my life on the line.
I put it like this. What about this? I think Austin Trout deserves like a nice insurance plan and a nice, health insurance, because nobody in the world fought both of us. That's a lot off your life right there.
Charlo insurance?
Charlo insurance.
Y'all can start that down into TX.
Let me ask you
Both of us at this time of our career, trust me, it hurt.
what did you guys keep the struggle? And then nobody would want to fight you guys.
We're gonna have to tell each other, make sure they set aside check is good.
But did that happen? Would you keep winning or being knocked out?
Nah, man, these men want to they want to get in there and fight us. Man. They know what it is. They can't avoid it, especially if you got mandatories. When you really got belts, everybody want a belt. So that's why belts are important in boxing, because everybody want to become champions. They got little guys growing up. Eventually we'll get old. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's like, but it's smart trying when you get old. When you sit there and just continue to try to beat.
I saw you sent a picture with my band and you were with the belt.
Yeah, I don't got a girl. Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? My boxing is myself. I love to the shit. I have fun to the shit.
What makes Derek James a good trainer?
First of all, Derek James is about 100, 200 pounds. You know what I'm saying? Strong, big hands, so he can take a lot of leg hands. His resistance is different. So I ain't gonna get into all this about him. But he's it's fighter, and he's good. And he did his thing, so he's the perfect fit.
Okay.
We have a good chemistry. Our chemistry together is like, what up, bro? Like,
I need somebody like Ronnie, and he needs somebody like
Okay, that makes Ronnie Shields a good
because
I like Ronnie a lot.
He's like
Ronnie a cool coach, but Derek James is in. He's in session right now. You know what I'm saying? So I wish you could come on over to Derek James and just get a little bit of that mix and match. I'll come back to Ronnie and just hang out and do some pads with him.
I might do what Stephen Curry and Durant did and put the team together. Make Ronnie and Coach Gary. I mean, how much better would y'all think I would be, like, far as like instruction go, far as training go? I think if we add Ronnie Shields and Freddie Roach together, you got an awesome fighter.
Because each one
I'm trying to create something different in boxing.
A lot of times in boxing, you got to do. A lot of coaches they don't see eye to eye. We don't see that's the reason why that haven't happened, because we're trying to keep that separated within the differences. We don't want coaches having differences. And we keep that. Even our team and our camp. You have a bad body in camp. You're
I know.
like, you cannot wake up after. And I'm over here not going to be doing saying, let's go. That's a bad vibe. Like, what are we here for? They're like, oh, Bill had to go wake up. Nah, Bill had to go wake up such to that. Yeah, that's bad. Everybody know about it. Oh, snap. We have a big team, a big entourage. We got big boys. And we have a good following with
You always have that though. People don't know this. You always have these stars. You always have them around.
It's nothing. So, the attention is good.
Can we take a pause on this? The Casey gets me got to go.
CBS right here.
CBS.
Right here.
Right here. And then we'll resume. Yeah. Yeah, try to.
We got some lobsters, a little trout.
How do you, I mean, you look more like Cam Chancellor now. You look like a beast. How do you squeeze in 160?
I just train hard, I make the weight. It's easy. It's easy. I'm naturally right now, it's just like, I'm not stepping on no scales. I'm just, I fit all my rings and stuff now. So it's me.
And I asked you that to elaborate more on your training regimen. I'm a novice at it. I fight a little bit. I just want to know.
My training regimen is non-stop. That's what it is for me. It's non-stop. I get addicted to going and get addicted to just the constant drive. So it is what it is.
So the average training is what? You run how many miles?
Yeah, I still been running. I don't stop running. That's the only thing about it. I don't get my weight off by running like a lot of fighters do. So when they run, they losing weight by running. I don't do that. I run naturally. So I do a lot of different like cardio, run, swim, bike, a lot of different things. We dig into it.
Jermell, Max Kellerman on the HBO telecast said that when you watch Triple G kind of go after Mark Herosian, he was like not worried about what was coming back.
and he kind of alluded to that's maybe why we didn't see him KO Jacobs and why we didn't see him KO Canelo. Do you agree with that? Do you feel that he kind of goes for broke against guys that, you know what I mean, maybe he doesn't have to worry about getting it back, and that's maybe why he didn't KO those guys?
Everybody game plan different. When you fighting a high level fighter, there's nothing you can do about it. I mean, you got to make adjustments in there. And Golovkin seemed to be like getting stronger as the fight gets older. But I noticed that he starts off real slow. He starts off real vulnerable. Like, he gets hit early in the beginning. I start off accurate in the beginning. I get more like ready to get the fight over with. You know what I mean? Like, ready to
trying to get out.
Ready to just throw punches, you know, rather than keep the smart tactics going. Some fights, I don't see Golovkin being tactical. You know, against Canelo, I saw him being tactical until he started realizing he was losing. Like, it felt like he was losing. He started hustling, you know. So, like, that's the only reason it was a draw. It is what it is, you know.
How do you see that fight playing out? Obviously, you called him out after your last fight. Sensational knockout, so I know you were super pumped too, and you want that fight. Obviously, you want to prove you're the best in the division. I have a lot of fans telling me that they think you're the best kind of uncrowned champion as far as like in the middleweight division. They see you as the best middleweight in the world. Like, how do you see that fight ending, you and Triple G?
I mean, I appreciate the fans most definitely for like reaching out to me and showing me a lot more like power, you know. Like, I feel like I get my power from my fans. Like, you know, I know it's weird that we say this, but like me and my brother like real passionate, real emotional about the sport. You know, that's all we got, you know, so.
Which I love it, by the way. I love as a media member, you guys are doing that now.
We really dig into the sport. We don't just talk it, live it. We really like breathe it, eat it, everything, you know. But long story short, the fans give me a different vibe, like a different like they believe the fight can happen. Then I started thinking that the fight might happen one day. Like when I started hearing people say I should fight J-Rod, then all of a sudden it was like I fought J-Rod. You see what I'm saying? Right. So like the fans start like, hey, yo, he talking all this, but he haven't. Charlo haven't said the next thing you know, as soon as I say something, I want to fight. That's what it's gonna be. And it is what it is, you know. Like I gotta fight Golovkin. I gotta fight Golovkin for America, for everything that I stand for. With everybody on my back, I gotta fight Golovkin. That's something I have to do. To consider myself being one of the best, I gotta get that fight. A lot of people believe you beat him. I just gotta make that fight happen. Like regardless, look, I'm going in there. Y'all know how I fight. Y'all know how I get. Y'all know how I get. So it is what it is, man. I'm ready. If the fight happens, the fight happens. If it don't, it don't. Hey yo, you got lots of this over here.
I'm gonna move you over here so we do John with these. We're gonna sit down and do it. Right? Yeah, I'll take it.
Hey Jermell, you're ascending. Your popularity is growing. You're probably a top 5 in draw.
Yeah.
And speaking of Triple G, Abel Sanchez said basically, and I quote him, black fighters don't sell.
Abel Sanchez just don't know me. I'm a young fighter. Like, y'all know me because y'all boxer reporters, so y'all been seeing me come up on the rankings and stuff. But as far as like household name, like you can't just go get that little like, you know, random 15-year-old son out the house and say, who is Jermell Charlo? They know. So look, as we become household names, because I feel like that's gonna happen sooner or later. Our brand started to grow.
Your brother told me that Chris Brown is the friend here. You have a lot of celebrity friends.
I do, but that don't make me a better fighter. You get what I'm saying? That don't make me a better, but like I said, fans give me power because I realize the fans believe in me too. And when I realize the fans believe in me, I fight better.
How'd you come up with Lions Only?
You get him in a minute.
Lions Only?
Yeah.
This is crazy shit.
It's been from day one.
Some crazy shit. We had to survive, man.
What's going on? Guys, they're eating, so we're going to give them a little bit of privacy real quick. Maybe we'll talk to Austin Trout in the meantime. Yeah, we'll talk to Austin Trout. What do you guys want me to ask Austin Trout, if anything? Hello. Hello, friend. Richard Schaefer's over there too, guys. So give me a second, I'll talk to Austin Trout real quick. Alright guys, give me 1 second. We're still going to try to talk to Jermell and Jermell again. They're just actually eating right now, so I'll give them a second. But while you're waiting, everyone hit the subscribe button. Always bringing you guys live content. Hit the bell icon too, because stuff like today, you wouldn't know what was happening. And if you get the bell icon, then you get notification that I went live. So check that out. Subscribe, hit the bell icon, and this way you guys get always notified. I do media workouts live, press conferences, weigh-ins, media lunches like this one. So yeah, appreciate you guys sticking around and watching. Let's see what else we can get here. I appreciate you, Lawrence. Thank you, man. So we're just kind of waiting right now. This is kind of immediate. This is like the real immediate experience. It's just hurry up and wait.
Alright guys, so make sure you guys check out the fight. It's going to be a brilliant fight. There you go. Don't miss this fight, guys. Nice shake. You know what?
If you guys go earlier in the telecast, you'll see Jermell talk about Triple G. It's where they're all sitting at the table. It's good stuff, so check that out. I'll also be putting all the interviews up on the YouTube individually, so you'll get to see that. But if you want to check it out now, it's up there already. So I bring the stuff to you guys live, so you don't have to wait for me to edit. We talked to him about Jacobs as well.
his skills is going to be sharp. I'm used to seeing but I'm going to take him out. I thought I was going to get no TV time. Here's my opportunity to be
Stay tuned, guys. I'm gonna ask Trout this question compare Canelo and Jermell's power play. So stay tuned for that. I want to see what I'm actually interested to see what he has to Let's do your one-on-one, but I'll go after you.
Fighting Jermell Charlo. That's my brother with the same but you know, we did that. Making one of the only as you've seen, Charlo, you know, I believe that this is one of them. Give them flowers, I'm going to give them you know, they're one of the best in the game, so I'm going to fight the best. Not to anybody but for myself. That's why it's a fight that I want to be a two-time world champion. Eventually, I want to be a world champion. So, what better way than to knock out one of the better champions? I'm looking forward to, you know, feed that energy. It's going to be a great program because I know having a good little fun. Playing on also on the feeding couch. So it's like, getting all that, it makes you stand for it. I'm hoping to get out there early. I'm out of my fight right now. Because that way you don't watch the main exam. Looking forward to that. The first one was a ball hurt. It started a little too fast. The pace was trying to be great. Things will change.
Okay, sure. You don't slap the hand that beats you.
Oh, no. I was just going to, I was like,
it's not something I'm really turn down because I feel like somebody who's got good footwork and beat you, which is soft Canelo.
Oh, you're with I'm sorry. We were helping organize. Oh, all right. Yes. Arlene got it. Okay. All right.
See how this is prepared together. I mean, skill for skill, they're on the chicken guy, but Norris is a big guy. So I'm really excited for that fight. I'm always looking for upsets and somebody who's the underdog trying to upset me. I would love to see the Gary Russell match. against somebody who's just going to come forward and bust him up, it's going to take him out of his game. So, something like Gervonta later on is going to definitely be that one to do it. Right now, Texas is a leader. He's a young boy, just kind of getting into his stride. I think Lomachenko is really as good as he's going to be. He's very good. I don't think he's got much more to do. So give it a year or two, I think Gervonta will take that and win that fight. I know that it's I mean, he didn't fight. The last time Vanes fought was the same card when I fought Jermell Charlo in 2016. And like they said on air, his last win was 900-something days ago. He's fought junior middleweight his whole career, never been a middleweight, and they just threw him in lightweight short notice to fight junior. So with all that stacking against him wasn't fair. I don't think it was a fair outing, fair showing. I don't think Vanes was able to really do his best or be able to prepare his best for it.
You think he had an eyeball chance?
But after that first round, he wobbled Triple G. And that's something I've never seen done. Canelo couldn't do that. So, I mean, yeah. And if he was a little sharper, he might have been able to hurt him.
If you should win your fight, would you like to fight Vanes?
Yes, only because he took my Olympic spot in 2004 Olympics. He was the Olympian I was going to cross. No, because I'm trying to